Hi, welcome to HealthTime03. Today we are going to talk about colds. The cold is the most commonly occurring illness in the entire world. In the United States alone, there are over 1 billion cases reported each year. The cold is so common because it spreads very easily from person to person and because there are many different viruses that can cause you to catch a cold. A cold is an infection of the upper respiratory system. Your respiratory system is all the parts of your body that you use to breathe. So your upper respiratory system is simply a fancy way of saying your nose and throat. You get a cold when a cold virus gets into your body and makes you sick. There are over 200 different viruses that can cause colds. Because there are so many different viruses, there isn't any vaccination that can prevent you from catching a cold. As I said before, colds are very contagious. This means that they travel easily from person to person. A cold virus can travel up to 12 feet through the air when an infected person coughs or sneezes. The primary means of transmitting cold viruses, however, is through hand-to-hand contact with an infected person or by touching a surface that an infected person has touched. A cold is typically spread when an infected person coughs or sneezes into his hands or rubs his nose and then shakes hands with someone else. Colds are often also spread on surfaces such as doorknobs in public areas, office computers and telephones, or grocery carts. Cold symptoms are usually mild and can be managed with over-the-counter drugs that are sold at drugstores and supermarkets. I'm sure we all know what cold symptoms are because we've all had a cold. They include headaches, sore throat, fever, runny nose, coughing, and sneezing, among many other things. You don't usually need to see a doctor for a cold. You should seek medical advice, however, if you experience severe symptoms. Some things that need to be reported to a doctor are chills, high fever, profuse sweating, vomiting, and muscle aches. Sometimes these symptoms can be a sign of pneumonia or another serious illness. Your doctor will ask about your symptoms and give you a physical examination in order to make his or her diagnosis. Your doctor may examine your head, neck, and chest. He or she will also examine your ears, nose, and throat to make sure that a bacterial infection is not the cause of the situation. As colds are caused by viruses, antibiotics are of no use against them. Antibiotics are only used against bacteria. There are things you can do, however, to make yourself feel better. Get lots of rest and drink plenty of fluid. Drinking clear fluids such as water and juice will help break up your congestion, ease your sore throat, and make you feel a lot better. You should drink about 8 to 10 glasses of water a day. Lozenges and suppressants will help with the cough and will help to soothe your sore throat. You can also take painkillers for the headache, but remember, never give children under 12 aspirin or painkillers that contain aspirin. Okay, here's a recap of some of the things I spoke about today. The cold is the most commonly occurring illness in the world. There are over 200 viruses that can cause the cold. As the cold is caused by so many different viruses, there is no cold vaccine. Viruses can travel up to 12 feet through the air when someone coughs or sneezes. Well, that's it for today. I'll see you again soon.